I've been watching a lot of political coverage lately, and I needed a comfort movie to take my head out of that space. So I turned on Children of Men, naturally. I know it sounds strange. Alfonso Cuarón's dystopian movie about a world in which women can no longer get pregnant, and humanity is realizing that we are the last of our species. A comfort movie? Yeah, and you know what? It worked. Hey, I'm Mike. I studied film, I work in TV, and I love movies. Alfonso Cuarón's Children of Men is a masterpiece, and I don't throw that term around lightly. It's usually the film I mention as my favorite film of all time. Ultimately, the film is about hope and faith in humanity. At least that's what the protagonist, Theo, played by Clive Owen, has lost. He has lost hope. He has lost his faith in humanity. Theo is called back into service as a political activist by his estranged wife, Julian, played by Julianne Moore, the leader of the activist group. They're called the Fishes. It's all set in a futuristic and dystopian England. The government have turned fascist. There's a crackdown on refugees as people flee their homes and seek refugee status in the UK. But they're caged like animals and thrown into camps. It's not just Theo has lost hope. All of humanity has lost hope. They have lost faith in our society and our species. Children of Men reminds us that so much of what we do is for future generations. We want to be good role models for our children. We work hard to provide for our families so that they can go on and have families of their own. But without that possibility, by the possibility of a lasting legacy, humanity just falls apart. The art we create, the books we write, the people we influence all contribute to our legacy, our collective history. But without that, or knowing that it's all coming to an end, what's the point? And then we meet Key, a young pregnant refugee, the first pregnant woman in 18 years, and the salvation for humanity. Key, or more specifically her baby, is hope. Hope for our future. The baby restores faith in humanity, that we will persist, that we will go on. In what is probably the most powerful scene in the film, Theo and Key and the baby are in the crosshairs of a major battle between the activists and the military. Without saying a word, the sounds of the crying baby disarms everyone. The battle just stops. Everyone, for just a moment, takes a step back and is reminded what is truly important, is reminded why they're doing all of this. We see Theo and Key and the baby exit the building and go from one side of the battlefield to the other. There are throngs of slack-jawed army guys and war-torn activists and refugees, all just staring at the baby, staring at the salvation for humanity. We're watching their faith being restored. There are many good movies, but what makes a movie great is one whose meaning grows more and more important over time. A movie that we can watch in 5 years, 10 years, 100 years, and the message is still just as strong. The characters are there speaking to us as if they were aware of the events happening today. And that's Children of Men for me. So if the news is getting you down and you just want some light fare to take your mind off of things, may I suggest Children of Men, Alfonso Cuarón's amazing take on a modern-day nativity. Oh, you thought I wasn't going to talk about the symbolism? Come on now. You know me better than that. Symbolically speaking, Key is Mary. While not a virgin, she doesn't know who the father of the baby is. The baby is baby Jesus, the one that brings hope and faith and salvation for humanity. Theo is Joseph. He's not the father, but understands how important the baby is for humanity. The title Children of Men comes from a psalm, Psalm 90 of the King James Bible. Thou turnest man to destruction and sayest, Return ye, children of men. Key reveals her condition to Theo in a barn, not unlike a manger. The activist group are called the Fishes, like the symbol persecuted Christians used to identify one another with. And the boat that is rumored to exist is the Tomorrow. They literally do not believe in tomorrow, and when it finally comes, we know they're going to make it. There's religious symbolism all over this film, and I haven't even mentioned the production. It's an amazing production. There are 3 very long takes that will leave you saying, how in the hell did they do that? Luckily, I have another video on that exact topic. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Children of Men or what you watch when you're looking for a good comfort movie in the comments below. Film is about community. I'm Mike, and I love movies.